we are ready to start another episode of Across Louisiana, Acadiana Style, brought to you by Mellow Joy, the original Cajun coffee. We haven't seen him in a while, but he is back. It is Ben Smith with Camp Coeur. How you been?
I've been good. Yourself?
All right, doing good.
Good.
So, of course, we are familiar. You used to be a regular guest on here, but
Yes,
for
sir.
folks who don't know about your organization, a little overview, if you will.
Yeah, so Camp Coeur, we do camp programs for kids, families, and adults affected by congenital heart defects.
Okay, and you know, it's one of those things, as we've talked about. I had a friend, he's probably outgrown your, Jack's probably outgrown you guys.
Yeah, he has.
Going out, but he went through it, and to be able to do some of the things that we take for granted, just some activities. Talk about some of the things that they get to do with you.
Yeah, a lot of the things that they don't get to do, at school. We do sports, we do team building activities, archery, canoeing, arts and crafts. It's a bunch of things that they may or may not be able to do at home or at school. So when they come to camp, they can just be a kid and enjoy the stuff that they might not get to otherwise. That's what we're all about.
Do you find that when they're alone and talking that there's a particular bond among the
definitely.
kids?
That's one of the coolest, that's my favorite part of the job, is to see that connection form between, kids that come from all different walks of life, having one thing in common, and that's what they've gone through with their heart conditions. It's really cool to see that.
And some of these have had multiple surgeries, et cetera, right?
Yeah. Some of them, we've had kids that had 3 heart surgeries before they were 1 year old. So, yeah, it can get pretty intense, but it's a great thing to see.
All right. Well, you have a fundraiser called the Hearty Party. Tell us about that. And
the Hearty Party, yeah, it's coming up Thursday, March 3rd from 6 to 9 p.m. at Vermilionville. And it is live music. Chubby Carrier plays. We have a silent auction. We have a photo booth. We have a Zydeco dance competition that takes place, while Chubby's, playing his music. Right. And then we also have food by several different restaurants throughout Lafayette. It's going to be a great time. It has been a great time. So, yeah.
Well, tell us about how people can get, what does it take to get involved? Is it a ticket purchase or just pay?
Ticket purchase. Tickets are $25. They can be purchased online through our website at www.heartcamp.com. Or they look us up on Facebook. The event page is there, and they can link to the tickets from there as well.
All right, that sounds like a good time. Let's talk a little bit about family camp and about summer camp, because before the cameras were rolling, you told me you're going to be moving some of that to a more convenient location. Tell me a little bit about that. Yeah,
so our location is moving, but nothing changes as far as the programs are concerned. Family camp is in April this year, April 15th, 16th, and 17th, and it's an opportunity for families to come see what camp's all about and meet other families that have been through what they've gone through, because not everybody has been through, issues with their children having surgeries and the travel, the insurance, and those sort of things that, not everybody can say that they've had to face.
Right. And so is that in the new Ponchatoula location?
Yes,
as well?
that is going to be in Ponchatoula.
The place?
Yeah, it's a new location in Ponchatoula, beautiful facility. We're excited about the move and the change. And we can't wait to get out there and host the first event, which will be family camp.
All right, and of course, Ponchatoula, where I-55 meets I-12.
Right off I-12,
so
yes, sir.
Easy from New Orleans Airport. So how far away do you have folks coming to your camps?
We have kids from all over the country. We had kids from Chicago that come in. We've had kids from Miami. A lot of kids from Texas, Cleveland, St. Louis. They've come from California. So we're not just a regional or a local camp. We're a nationwide organization as far as serving our population.
And of course, you've given the dates for family camp. What about summer camp this year? Have y'all set those yet?
Summer camp, yes, June 18th to the 24th this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as we wrap up, let's go back, because the thing at hand is the Hearty Party.
Yes,
Give
sir.
us the dates and your contact info one more time.
Hearty Party is Thursday, March 3rd from 6 to 9 p.m. at Vermilionville. And the tickets can be purchased on our website at www.heartcamp.com.
All right, Ben, good luck, and thanks for all you do.
Thank you much. Appreciate it.
Okay, you've heard us say it over and over, brought to you by the original Cajun coffee, Mellow Joy. Take a look. Here's their story.
We think Mellow Joy coffee is pure joy. We love to drink it every day, all day long, and we think that most people in Acadiana do as well. So it's just a little play on our French heritage. The pure joie is something we look forward to each and every day as we get up and get moving. Being founded right here in Lafayette, Louisiana back in the 30s speaks to a lot of tradition that we have here in this part of the world. And it's exciting to be here and be part of the food culture that we have here. I've gotten to participate in the last couple of years in food discussions put on by the Chamber of Commerce and a lot of different things, talking about how popular Louisiana foods are, and especially Cajun food. So we like to think that we add a little bit of spice to those discussions as well. Coffee is the most consumed beverage on the planet other than water. We've got a large market out there that we can penetrate, and people do drink it now just about all day long. They start in the morning with it, and they drink it through midday, through lunch, and then maybe some decaf at dinner time. And that's the fun part about it, is we like to experiment with a lot of different types of roasts, and we're into new packaging nowadays with single-serve cups, so that you can just make that 1 cup of coffee at night if you'd like, or you can still buy the traditional bag and make it throughout the day, a pot at a time. We buy on certain graded beans only. First off, all of our coffees are made from 100% Arabica beans. That's what we choose to make our coffees with. We like to use Brazilians. It's a stronger bean than a Colombian, we think, and it makes our coffee unique. We want to be different. We don't want to taste just like somebody else. And we only buy the very high grades, the extra hard beans, so that we get a very full-bodied flavor out of our coffees. We buy the top 1% in the world. So we're not a inexpensive coffee. We would be classified as a gourmet coffee on the shelf. If you go to the grocery stores and look, we are in the gourmet section a lot of times. And we take a lot of care in picking those beans out. We test every bag that comes in. We sample every bag that comes in. We roast them in small batches, and we cup them right here in the facility every time before a new run goes out to the supermarkets or to offices. All of our packaging, whether it's the small frac packs that go into the restaurants and offices or the 12-ounce bags that go on the shelf, all have a one-way valve in them to allow gases to escape but doesn't allow air in. So the packaging stays fresh on the shelf for up to a year without any noticeable change at all in the coffee. We've been asked by a few people to develop a line of coffees for them. The first people that approached us were the Duck Commander folks, the Robertson family of the Duck Dynasty TV show fame and the Duck Commander Duck Call products. They wanted to venture into the food world because their mantra is faith, family, and food. And so they contacted us to do coffee for them. So we came up with a few different roasts for them. Some really neat packaging. Obviously got some camo on there. You got to have camo if you're going to do something with those guys. We did a line of single-serve cups in hot chocolate for Uncle Si. He's kind of the crazy uncle in the TV show, and kids love him. He's probably the #1 celebrity in the family for the kids. And so we did a hot chocolate in the single-serve cups for him, so it's really neat. And we've got a couple of coffees out in 12-ounce bags, and we also did them in single-serve cups that you can find in the grocery stores throughout Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, all the way up into Oklahoma, Missouri, over into Mississippi and Alabama as well. So anybody out there that drinks, if their company drinks a lot of coffee, or if they have an idea to sell a lot of coffee somewhere, I mean, we would love to do a private label for them. That's what we're basically doing for the university. We're working with a few other universities as well to develop private labels for them. It's a great source of income for the universities, but there's a couple of corporations that have also contacted us recently about doing private labels for them, where we put their company logo on the coffee that's served every day in their locations. If you want any information on any of our products, you can go to www.melojoy.com, or you can give us a call at 337-264-7195. Whoever answers the phone, we'll be glad to take care of you, answer any questions you may have.
And a special thanks to Melojoy for being a sponsor of Across Louisiana. Appreciate them very much. We'll take a quick time out. When we come back, Allie Lachlan is here with the Acadiana Animal Aid Organization. Stay with us.